I'd be stuck between maybe retiring and feeling like I'm just now hitting my prime. Oh man, I am feeling that. That's a lyric from J. Cole. He did a feature not too long ago, Lil Durk, and I love me some J. Cole. The brother spits fire, but he's kind of a preacher, you know, he's wise beyond his years. And I've listened to his music for a while now, and I have grown to appreciate not just his lyricism and his style, which is amazing, but I listen to what he's saying. This one got me. Stuck between maybe retiring and feeling like I'm just now hitting my prime. Yeah, I gotta ponder that because I've been there for a little while. So I'm 57 years old. I love what I do as an artist, as a communicator, as an influencer. I love what I do, but I also recognize that I'm not 27 anymore. My mind thinks that I'm still 27 or even 37, but my body definitely no. And I also recognize that the world that we live in celebrates youth. Quite honestly, even beyond ability and gifting and skill, I think the music industry for sure celebrates youth. There's a lot of individuals, a lot of groups that are celebrated by the music industry because, quite frankly, they are marketable. They are marketable to those that are going to be purchasing downloads and streams and listening to the music. I get it. This is not a rant. This is not a complaint. I'm not making a judgment at all. I am just being as honest as I can about the world that we live in. I get it and I understand it. So it feels a little odd that I live in that in-between space because I don't feel like I'm done yet. But boy, I'm not as young as I used to be. There's been a couple of times in my life where I felt like I was done. I felt like there were folks that were against me. Some of it was my fault based on circumstances, things that I said, maybe things that I did, and I just didn't respond in the way that was beneficial for my career longevity, I'll put it that way. But at the same time, it never feels good when you think that people are against you. And you don't have folks that are supporting you. I grew up in Central California, even though I was born in Southern California, born in Los Angeles. And I've been around, let's call them spiritual people, all of my life. I've lived in that space. And there's something about that environment that can be very judgmental. Yeah, it can be hard. Very, very difficult. And so as someone who's an artist, there's a sense of wanting to break out of that space in order to be free to express yourself artistically. Of course, my art of choice is music, especially vocal music, and I've loved to do that. It's how I breathe. I think I exist as a vocal artist. And let's just think about it for a moment. When was the last time that you downloaded some music from a 57-year-old vocal musician? It's just not the world that we're living in right now. So, what else do I have left? as an influencer, as a musician, as a songwriter, even as a fledgling up-and-coming YouTuber. It's hard to stay motivated. It really is. So when I heard this lyric from J. Cole, who he hasn't even hit 40 yet, but for the rap game, when you get to your late 30s, folks start looking at you like you're old. Trust me, J. Cole, you ain't old, brother. You are far from being done. And I know you're never going to hear this, but if by some miracle you do, God bless you, brother, because you got me pondering right now. That in-between space isn't fun. And I've had some difficult days recently, just being real with you. So I wonder, as I struggle with staying motivated, what's left for me to do in this space? It's even awkward to talk about this because folks will push back and try to accuse you of having a pity party and self-identifying as a victim. That's not me. It's never been me. That's not my personality. I'm always living joyfully. I think that every day is brand new. And I look forward to getting up in the morning. I do. But I also recognize that it's unlikely that the years that I have in front of me is going to be longer than the years that I've already experienced. And so just pondering the in-between spaces, this in-between place of, do I lean into my belief, my feeling, my intuition that I really haven't hit my prime yet? Or do I spend my time being wise and considering how to end well? I don't know the answer to that, but I'm thinking about that. And I think it's tougher than I had imagined. Yeah, this is kind of hard. Anyway, if you've got some thoughts about that, let me know. I don't really have a lot to share today. I just wanted to get in front of the camera and share with you what I'm feeling. Yeah. I do appreciate you taking this journey with me. More than you know.